Check me out. We live. We live. Live from New York. Share this video. Jake Banger, King Eric, John King, Jersey Rich, John, Deuce Cigarro, Queen for Life, Sidebar, Thorough Sincere. OPP, who hating on me? Who hating on me? Quake T, Maxillatron. Hey yo, who hating on me, man? Everybody hating on me? I need y'all to share this video and give it a thumbs up. Who hating on me, man? From downtown? Robert Robinson, Godwin Alibi, John, what up? Aura Glow, I see you. I see you. Listen. Listen, man. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Make sure, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. Who that right there? Who that right there? By ASM, thank you for the super chat. Thank everybody for subscribing. Follow me on Instagram, The Podcast Was Sold. Follow me on Spotify, The Podcast Was Sold. Follow me on Facebook under my government name, Sean Gunby. Thank you in advance. Thank everybody for the super chat. Lisa Spells, thank you for the Cash App. Thank everybody for the Cash App. Thank everybody for the PayPal, the super thanks, the super chats, all of that. Love. Give the video a thumbs up. Share this video. I don't know what to tell you, man. Listen. This is all I do. This is all I do. See what I'm saying? I'm a scholar, man. I'm a scholar. I ain't no gangster, man. We don't do that. I ain't in no gang. Do no dumb. I don't do that, man. I'm intelligent, man. Whole book full. Book full. Notebook full. All my notes, man. All I do is take notes. That's all I do. What they say in the courtroom, I just write it down and come out here and tell y'all what they said. You understand? The prosecution has lost all credibility. The prosecution ain't got no more credibility. CT Benny, thank you for the super chat. Thorough Sincere, thank you for the super chat. Me personally, it was already, my estimation, it's hot out here, y'all. It's like 90 degrees here in New York. When Dawn Richard got on the stand as a government witness and told 13 lies, perjured herself She told 4 different stories about the eggs in the skillet. That right there made me think, why would the prosecution put a witness on like this? They didn't stop right there. Then they brought on Capricorn Clark. Sidebar Hip NYC, what up? Then they brought on Capricorn Clark. Capricorn Clark told a big lie. Capricorn Clark, she met with federal prosecutors too prior to her testimony. She is the only person that says Puffy was at Kid Cudi's house and was inside his house. She said she told Kid Cudi that. Kid Cudi got on the stand, he told some lies. Come to find out, Capricorn Clark perjures herself on the stand. No video footage of Puffy at Kid Cudi's house. No photographs of Puffy at Kid Cudi's house. No eyewitnesses. Puffy was at Kid Cudi's house. The LA cop that said he came up the street and saw the black Escalade leave, he don't put out be on the lookout. He don't pull over the Escalade that Puffy is supposedly in with a firearm. He say he just let it go. Come to find out, the street Kid Cudi live on is a cul-de-sac, meaning ain't no other outlet. So you gonna see this Escalade twice and not pull it over. Kid Cudi said Puffy blew up his car. All right. Arson is a part of the RICO. 5-0 come out, fire department come out, they do a DNA swipe, fingerprints, the DNA come back to a female. I thought Puffy did it. The DNA come back to a honey. Well, where's the fingerprints? Where's the DNA? The LA Police Department destroyed it. The evidence that they collected of the DNA being a woman is somehow missing. This is when Alexandra Shapiro, Puffy's lawyer, asked for a mistrial. Y'all introducing this evidence, you got these witnesses getting on the stand lying about Puffy blew up this man's car, and ain't no evidence that he was even there. No evidence he was even there. No evidence he was even there. Alexandra Shapiro said, mistrial. Judge, I put in a mistrial. They tampering with the evidence. Then they bring, who else they brought on there? They brought on Mia. They brought on Mia. They brought on Mia. She meet with the prosecutors 27 times. Mia, why did you meet with the prosecutors 27 times? So that we can understand my story. That's what she said on the stand. That's what she said on the stand. She sued Puff for $10 million. Dawn Richard sued Puff for $6.4 million. Then they brought this girl up here today, well, they brought up there yesterday, Brianna Bongala. She tell this whole elaborate Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, Woody Woodpecker, Bugs Bunny story that Puffy hung her over the balcony, brought her back. She said on the stand, she fought her way back. That's what she told prosecutors. She met with federal prosecutors 7 times before the trial. She met with them yesterday, probably met with them today, met with them Wednesday, Tuesday, met with them every day this week before court. Cassie texted her yesterday before court. Deontay texted her yesterday before court. Hey Deontay, hey girl. Hey girl. Cassie and Brianna, they just ain't platonic friends. They more than that. They more than that. Because Brianna only like women. She don't like dudes. She ain't attracted to dudes. She don't want, she got girlfriends. She like, you know what I'm saying? That's her thing. What's happening, baby?
What up, brother?
I see you.
How you doing?
Oh, thank you, man.
I love it. Hickey Freeman.
Appreciate you, man. The Hickey Freeman joint.
Tell little Sean I said, what up?
My man. Brianna and Cassie get together. They smoke weed. They sniff blow. They do GHB. They do Molly. They do ketamine. They do Cocoa Puffs. They do all of these drugs together. Puffy stepped to Brianna and say, yo, stop getting Cassie so high. Puffy tell Cassie, stop hanging with her. Brianna get on the stand and she tell this big Jiminy Cricket leprechaun story, Easter Bunny, Santa Claus down the chimney on Christmas Day. Puffy hung me over the balcony.
Sidebar.
This sidebar.
Sidebar.
What's happening, baby? All right. She tell the prosecutors, Puffy hung me over the balcony. I fought my way back. Then he grabbed me and put me back over there. She told the feds he put her over there twice. Then he picked her up and then threw her onto the balcony furniture. She hurt her back, bruise on her leg. She was wearing a neck brace. She don't call the 5-0. She don't call the ambulance. She don't do none of that. She said she went to a chiropractor. Check that out right there. This man just threatened your life, but you go to the chiropractor. This is her story. This is her story. Don't blame me. She said it in the court. Don't blame me. The prosecution put her on the stand. Prosecution put her on the stand. She go to the chiropractor. The chiropractor say, who did this to you? She said, I ain't tell him, I just paid and left, and I got a neck brace. Nicole Westmoreland said, yeah, but next week, the following week, you and Puff, you was at one of Puff's shows. He let you come backstage. You in the dressing room, you got front row seats. And Brianna, you took a picture at the concert. You took a picture with the neck brace on, click, and then after you took the selfie, you took the neck brace off and went back chilling with Puff. Yo, true story. This is what the government, this is what the prosecution's witnessed. The prosecution, under its own volition, under its own choice, with its own judgment, with its own decision making, on its own choice, chose to put Brianna on the stand. Yes, they did. 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 And Nicole Westmoreland said, Nicole Westmoreland from Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Morris Brown College. I used to live in Atlanta. I went to Morris Brown, historically black college in Atlanta, Georgia. Morris Brown is the best college in Atlanta and the state of Georgia. You know why? Because I went there. That's why it's the best. Nicole Westmoreland said, oh, you gonna put her on the stand? I bet. Bet. I'm with that. Nicole Westmoreland said, yeah, I'm with that. Nicole Westmoreland, you understand? The first thing she said to her was like, I got it on the top of the dome, but I got it written down. But I got it on the top of the dome. You understand? Because my memory is so money, right? Nicole Westmoreland said, Brianna, do you understand that you've been given immunity from prosecution as long as you tell the truth? Do you understand that? Brianna said, yeah. She said, you know that you could be prosecuted if you tell a lie. Do you understand that? Brianna said, yeah. Nicole Westmoreland said, who makes the decision whether you get prosecuted or not for telling a lie? Brianna said, the government. She set the tone. She set the tone. But Brianna think this is a joke. She thinks she playing. She thought when she first met with the government, she thought it was a meet and greet. And then when she saw Nicole Westmoreland, she thought that was a meet and greet too. Fool them, devil. Fool them, devil. She thought Nicole Westmoreland was a meet and greet too. But Nicole Westmoreland wasn't playing the radio. She don't play the radio. Brianna tells this elaborate story, put the neck brace on from the chiropractor, take the selfie, click at Puffy's concert, then take it off and go back out and chill with Puff and Cassie at the concert. After Puffy dangled her over the balcony twice, 2 weeks later, her and Puffy sitting down smoking the blunt. Her and Puffy smoking weed together after that. Nicole is like, why this man did this to your life, threatened your life, but you going to his concerts, you smoking weed with him. Why are you still going around him? And you met with Puffy again at Cassie's crib at the same place where the balcony was. And you went back to the same apartment where the balcony was. You wasn't scared? You wasn't scared? Come to find out. Y'all stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Let me get my stuff right here. My phone over there. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. I had to get my stuff. I don't want nobody to run off with my stuff.
Yeah, I hope so.
Y'all gotta give it a thumbs up. Y'all gotta put more thumbs up. Share this video. Hold up, let me get some water. Let me drink some water. Wait a minute. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Don't hang up. You saw how cool I drank that water? Look how I drink my water. Check me out. I drink my water better than you. I drink my water better than you. Brianna. When you met with the government the first time, January 18th, 2024, I got that locked in the dome. You don't mention nothing about the balcony incident or the sexual assault. The first time you meet with the government, you don't mention none of that. 13 days later, January 31st, your lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, sends multiple demand letters to Puffy asking for $10 million. Your lawyer, 13 days after you met with the feds, you don't mention nothing about sexual assault. You don't mention nothing about the balcony. 13 days later, your lawyer writes a demand letter mentioning that Puffy grabbed your breast and squeezed your breast so hard that they had bruises. But you didn't say that in the first meeting with the feds. Why is that, Brianna? That's a lie. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't approve that letter, and that's why I fired him. That's what Brianna said on the stand in the court. But then Nicole said, but yeah, I hear you. I hear your mouth talking. But after you fired Tyrone, you hired a new lawyer, and you kept running with the breast, the sexual assault in the breast, neck. Now, it just ain't your, now it's just not your leg and your back hurt. Now your neck, your head, everything hurt. And you kept running with the sexual assault, knowing it was a lie, because you said you fired the lawyer because he lied, but you keep telling that story going forward. Brianna, when you met with the federal prosecutors again, you told them Cassie saw Puffy. No, you said Puffy threw you into the furniture. Then Cassie came to the door and said she didn't see you hanging over the balcony, but you said she came to the door and said, did you just hang her over the balcony? Then on another time, Brianna, you said, yeah, Cassie saw him hang me over the balcony, and my girlfriend was there. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. Sean G, y'all gotta give me 500 thumbs up, man. Y'all gotta give me 500 thumbs up. I got 377. Double tap that screen, give it a thumbs up. Let's put it on 500. It's hot as a firecracker out here. It's like 80, almost 90 degrees out here. I'm sweating all in this shirt and my hat. I'm still cool though. I still look good though. I still look money though. Brianna, isn't it true, Brianna, that this balcony incident never happened? Now Nicole Westmoreland is hocus pocus, keep the focus. Hocus pocus, keep the focus. Nicole Westmoreland focused on her. And all the answers she could give is, I don't remember. I don't remember. The same thing Mia was saying, oh, you gotta ask my psychoanalyst, you gotta ask. Now we asking you. We asking you. Then Nicole Westmoreland, she tired of playing with her. She tired of playing with her. 469. I need 27 more. I got 473. Run it up. Nicole Westmoreland playing with her for 2 days. Nicole Westmoreland like, man, I'm done with this. Nicole Westmoreland from Atlanta. She's from Atlanta. Oh, Georgia girl. Oh, black girl out of Georgia. Nicole Westmoreland out of Georgia. She from Georgia. She from Atlanta. I used to live in Atlanta. I used to live on Buford Highway. I used to live in Austell, and then I stayed on the campus in the AU Center at Morris Brown. Morris Brown, the best school in Atlanta. You know why? Because I went there. So Nicole Westmoreland tired of playing with her. She said, could you please put up the picture? There's a person in the court that's in charge of all the information technology. They put up the pictures and this and that. And Nicole Westmoreland, very professional, said, could you please put up the picture that Brianna sent from her phone to the government? They put the picture up. And this is the same picture that the prosecution entered into evidence. The prosecution put the picture up there first. The picture is dated September 26, 2016. What's up, baby?
I'm trying to tell you, I see
Everything
I
good?
see the
My
podcast.
man. Podcast, so, yeah. How you doing? Come and say hi to my people. Come here.
I'm about to go live soon.
All right, just come and say hi. I'm gonna send them to you.
I'm working.
Come on, you can work with me. You promote yourself. Come on.
No, I'm working.
You good? All right.
Yeah.
The government, the prosecutor, the U.S. Assistant Attorney Miser introduced the picture. Brianna had a big old bruise on her leg right here, and her back was all red. The prosecution put the picture in. Nicole Westmoreland said, yo, put that picture back up. The original ISIS Steve. What up, man? Nicole Westmoreland said, all right, I'm gonna use your picture. Put that picture back up. They bring the picture up. Nicole Westmoreland looked at Brianna and said, yo, what's the date? What's the date on that picture? Treadmill Games. The original Sister Seed. The original Sister Seed. Nicole Westmoreland said, I'm gonna use your picture. Put that picture back up. Yo, Brianna, what's the date? Brianna said, September 26, 2016. Did you send that picture, Brianna? Yeah. Did it come from your phone, Brianna? Yeah. Is that the metadata on the picture, Brianna? Yeah. Did you alter the metadata on the picture, Brianna? No. Nicole Westmoreland said, bet. I got it right here. She said, Brianna, didn't Puffy give you a job to work on the Bad Boy tour? She said, yeah. Puffy gave her a job to work on the Bad Boy tour. She said, do you remember the schedule of the Bad Boy tour? You didn't finish the whole tour. You only did a couple of dates. She said, yeah. She said, Brianna said, I don't really remember. Nicole Westmoreland said, well, let me refresh your memory of what you told the prosecutors. Read that, and when you're done, look up at me. When you finish reading, look up at me. Brianna, don't you see that on September 25th, Puffy was over there in Newark. He was down there in Newark, New Jersey, at the Prudential Center. He was on stage with Lil' Kim performing on the Bad Boy tour that he was nice enough to give you a job on September 25th. He said, Nicole Westmoreland said, Brianna, on the next day, September 26, 2016, Puffy and Cassie were in Harlem at the Boys and Girls Harbor Benefit up in Harlem. They was in Harlem. Puffy and Cassie was in Harlem on September 26, 2016. But the picture you gave the government, that the government put up, say he was hanging you over a balcony in LA. Isn't it impossible for somebody to be in two places at the same time? Prosecution said, sidebar. They call it sidebar. They call it sidebar. Prosecution call it sidebar. Share this video. Share this video. Hold on, let me get my water. I'll be right back. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up, let me get some water. Wait a minute. It's hot out here. I look good though. I look good, don't I? Don't I look good? Yeah, I know I do. The prosecution objected. The judge called a sidebar, Judge Submarinian. And the judge is fair. Judge Submarinian is fair. He ain't favoring the prosecution. He ain't favoring the defense. He letting them fight it out. Y'all fight it out. Fair and square. I ain't favoring you. I don't care nothing about you. I don't care nothing about you. I'm going by the law. Brianna, aren't you aware that on September 26, 2016, that you said Puffy hung you over balcony? He was at the Macy's store on 34th Street doing a signing. So Brianna, which one is it? Was he hanging you off a balcony, or was he at the Macy's store doing a signing, and was he up in Harlem at the Boys and Girls Harbor? And then this is where Nicole Westmoreland killed the game. This is where she killed the game. Nicole Westmoreland put the receipt from the Trump International Hotel. That's where Puff stayed at. When Puffy was staying in hotels in New York, he stayed in the Trump International. Stayed by Trump. And he showed the receipt from September 24th, 2016 to September 29th, 2016. Puff checked in. September 24th, 2016, he didn't check out to September 29th, 2016. On September 25th, there's a room charge for breakfast. On September 26th, he pays a $5 runner fee. He has in-room dining, $210.31. In-room dining, $107.84. In-room dining, $102.77. In-room dining, $340. And then on the next day, September 27th, $21.57. So Puffy was hanging her off a balcony in LA and eating room service at the Trump International at the same time. He was doing both with artificial intelligence. He pop up over there, and then he pop up over there. He was doing both. He was in both places at the same time. Nicole Westmoreland to Brianna on the stand. Brianna, do you agree that one person can't be in two places at the same time? Brianna, you testified under oath that Puffy assaulted you on September 26, 2016 on the balcony. The prosecution said, sidebar, sidebar, sidebar. Time out, sidebar, time out, slow it down. Sidebar, sidebar. They came back from the sidebar, and Nicole Westmoreland. I need everybody to share this video one time. Please. Let's get 2,000 people in here. Let's get 2,000 in here. What's up? How you doing? Come on, come say what's up to my people. I'm live on YouTube. Come here. Come here. Huh? Nah, I ain't preaching. They ain't no religion.
So what is it?
Do you want to come on here or not?
Okay, I'm good. I'm
All right, stay over there then.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Nicole Westmoreland ain't playing no more. Her patience is short with Brianna. Brianna, tell the court, Puffy did not cause you the injuries in the photo. Brianna says, I can't agree with you. Brianna, and this is the voice, this is the tone that Nicole Westmoreland is saying all this, and the jury right here, everybody in the courtroom, I'm in the overflow, everybody is blown away by what we just heard. Brianna, Puffy didn't cause you the injuries in the photo. You gave this photo to federal prosecutors. Brianna, Puffy can't be in California and New York at the same time. Brianna, you came in here in this courtroom and you lied to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I have no more questions. Sidebar, 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 sidebar. That was it. That was it. Then the prosecution tried to get up and introduce another thing saying that it happened on September the 30th. What's up? No. You ain't finna do all that now. No. I asked
you.
Okay, the podcast was sold.
What is it?
The podcast was sold. Go on YouTube.
Podcast
I asked y'all if y'all wanted to be
But
on
we
it.
didn't know what it was.
All right, well, you got to take advantage of opportunity when opportunity come your way. Opportunity's like a jealous woman. If you don't stay on top of it, she'll leave you. And I gave you a shot.
But we had to.
Well, I got over 170,000 subscribers.
That's
But
good.
look, y'all in the way now. Now you distracting me. The after Nicole Westmoreland said I ain't got no more questions, like Easy-E, the prosecution got up and tried to introduce a text message from Cassie to KK that Puffy hung Rihanna over the balcony on the 30th. Conveniently after Puffy checks out of the hotel. And then Nicole Westmoreland didn't even sweat that. She was like, man, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. You busted already. You busted already. Then the next witness, hold up, let me get my phone right there. Stay right there, don't hang up, stay right there, hold up. Then the next witness the government called is some forensic cell phone analyst from the Southern District of New York, a Spanish dude, Enrique Santos. He worked for the feds for 17 years and he's been a cell phone forensic analyst for 11 years. He extracts the data off the phone and then he trying to explain how he take pictures off phone, but he was useless. Man, get up out of here, man. Brianna already destroyed the prosecution's case. No witness that they could bring now has any kind of credibility. The Southern District of New York prosecution team ain't got no credibility. Their whole credibility is in the trash can, in the Dipsy dumpster. Why would you bring these witnesses? Why didn't you do your homework before you put these witnesses on the stand? Puffy legal team, Mark Agnifilo, Tenny Garregos, Alexandra Shapiro, Jonathan Bach, Nicole Westmoreland, Brian Steele, the black dude Donaldson with the bald head. They killing them, man. They killing them. Puffy's lawyers are far and above better than the prosecution team, man. It ain't even no competition. Whatever the prosecution do, Puffy and them, Puffy lawyers, they eat that shit up. They kill it. They kill it. Listen. Now, the judge, I went back in the courtroom after I came out and did my live, and they said that the judge admonished Puffy and threatened to throw Puffy out the courtroom because when Nicole Westmoreland busted Brianna up there telling lies, Puffy looked over at the jury like, yeah, there's some kind of gesture, like, yeah, because the jury, I guess when Nicole Westmoreland busted Brianna, the jury must have looked at him like, yo, what up? The jury must have been like, yeah, you see what it is, you see it, you see it. And Puffy made some kind of gesture, and the judge told him, say, yo, I'm gonna throw you out of here if you make any kind of movement or gesture to influence the jury. I'm gonna throw you up out of here. Puffy chill. Puffy got gray hair, all his hair gray. Nigga beard gray, but I knew he was coloring his hair because me and him the same age. I knew that. Your hair ain't jet black like that every day, and you damn near 60. Stop that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all a question? If I can ask y'all a question, put a 3 in the live chat. Can I ask y'all a question? Put a 3 in the live chat. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep moving in the sun so I can get that good vitamin D. Hold on, let me get my phone so somebody step on my phone. All right, the 3. All right. So look, here's my question. Here's my question. What's the date that Brianna said Puffy hung her over a balcony? What's that date? Put it in the live chat. What's that date? What's that date? Okay, September 26th. All right. Can I ask y'all another question? Let me ask y'all another question. Next question. What city and state was it alleged that Puffy hung her over the balcony in? Where was the location? Put that in the live chat. Check them out, y'all. Check them out. All right, check it out. Check me out. On September 26, 2016, where was Puffy at the Boys and Girls Harbor Benefit? Where was that at? Don't say New York, say Harlem. Say Harlem. It's different. New York and Harlem is different. You gotta block out Harlem. You gotta say Harlem. There you go. All right. On that same day, Puffy went to a signing at Macy's. Where was that at? All right, check me out. Can I ask y'all another question? If I can ask you another question, put a 4 in the live chat. This a big one, y'all. This a big one. This a big one. 4. Put a 4 in the live chat. There go my 4s right there. All right. Put the name of the hotel where Puffy stayed at. Put the name of the hotel where Puffy was at on September 26th. Who owned it? Put his name in there. Put his name in there. Check him out, y'all. Check him out. Check him out, y'all. Check him out, y'all. But listen, Puffy could have stayed at the W. He could have stayed. It's a bunch of hotels in New York, but he chose to stay by that dude hotel. I don't know. I'm just saying this was in the court. This was in the court. On September 26th, in that hotel, what was Puffy doing in the hotel all day? In-room dining. No. Don't say eating. In-room dining. In-room. There you go. In-room dining. In-room dining. In-room dining. In-room dining. So how could he be on a balcony and be eating on a balcony in LA and he eating food in New York? How you do that? How you do that? How you do that? How you do that? Explain that to me. To me, like, you ever be in a relationship? You ever be in a relationship with somebody? Let me ask y'all a question. If you've ever been in a relationship, put an 8 in the live chat. All right. If you're in a relationship with somebody and they lie to you, does that ruin their credibility or does that enhance their credibility? When somebody lie to you. Ruin. Like, to me, it ain't nothing that the prosecution can say. There's no witness they could put up there. There's nothing they could do to undo what they did to themselves. They chose that girl. They chose Mia. They chose Dawn Richard. They chose Capricorn Clark. It ain't to me, it ain't nothing the prosecution could do to make me believe nothing they got to say from here on out. Nothing. Zero. Let me ask y'all, do y'all believe anything the prosecution say now, going forward, or is it just me? You gotta let Puffy go, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Lovely Peaches, sidebar. Let me ask y'all a question. If I can ask you a question, put a 5 in the live chat. I got one more question. No, I got 2 more questions. Put a 5 in the live chat. All right, let's go. Here's the question. Is Puffy guilty of assault and battery against women? And is Puffy guilty of domestic violence and not being such a good person? Yes or no? Is he guilty of that? Aura Glow, I saw you in there. All right, next question. To my crew. What's up, man? Now, next question. Is Puffy guilty of RICO? Should he be convicted of RICO? Check them out, y'all. Check me out. Share this video. To tell you the truth, I don't even want to come back. So many people that was in the court with me in the overflow are saying, like, I don't even want to come back no more. I don't need to come back no more. I don't need to come back. Thomas Breeze, Hexiest man in the world. Shout out to all my members, man. What else y'all want to talk about now? Yo, my Cash App right there pinned up at the top. Thank everybody for the super chats. If I didn't get a chance to acknowledge you, I'm very grateful and appreciative. And if you send a super Cash App or PayPal, thank you. I'm grateful and I'm appreciative. Thank y'all. What y'all want to talk about now? What's up, man? Everything good? Check my man out right here. Everything good? What's up with you?
Bringing the soul, right?
Podcast with Soul.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. What's up with you, man? What's going on with you?
I'm good. See you
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Come on through.
How y'all doing? Salute.
Give them your Instagram, all your social media.
I seen you, man. Do your thing, man. My name is Razor Rays, YouTube. Shout out to you guys.
Spell it.
Oh, Razor, R-A-Z-O-R, R-A-Z-E. Razor Rays.
Oh, YouTube.
YouTube.
What you do? You do workout?
Well, I started out doing workout, but I went into the travel space more, but now I'm covering the Diddy trial. Like you, of course.
You was in there today?
I wasn't inside, I was outside. You know, but
Have you heard what happened?
I seen everything. I seen the judge. The judge told Diddy he's gonna ban him if he shakes his head, nods his head towards the jurors again. You know, the judge don't want him influencing the jury.
But check it out, Razor Rays. Did you hear what happened today, though?
Yes.
With the girl?
Yes.
What happened? What'd she do?
Well, this wasn't the first girl that was up there earlier.
Brianna, right.
Brianna, she got caught fibbing. Now, if she got caught fibbing, bitch is lying.
Lorenzo, hold up.
Yeah, get
Lorenzo, right, Western Bronx. Yo, Everybody go to Lorenzo restaurant. So get back on Brianna.
Brianna. Now, Diddy's team. And I was saying Diddy had a great day today besides the judge telling him, yo, stop looking at the jury like that or not. Diddy's lawyers, defense team, caught her in a lie.
What was the lie, Razor? Tell a lie.
The lie, guys. The lie.
Is it crazy or what?
She claimed that Diddy held her over the 17th floor balcony, right?
Slap back a little bit, Razor. Right there. All right, there you go. You ain't got to bend down. You good.
17th floor balcony. Okay. She was fearing for her life, scared, right? And then a few days later, she goes to a Diddy concert. She never reports it, right?
No police report.
No police report.
She go to the chiropractor.
She goes to the chiropractor, right? The chiropractor tells her the chiropractor tells her to.
No, she asked him. The chiropractor said, "What happened?"
What happened?
She didn't tell him.
She didn't tell him exactly.
She bought a neck brace and dipped.
Bought the neck brace, and then the biggest thing today, though, from that testimony, is that they say Diddy had receipts of not even being in the same state, to actually be able to commit the crime of holding her over the 17th floor. He had receipts at being at a Trump hotel.
Who hotel? Who?
Trump.
All right. Check them out, y'all.
Trump hotel.
Check me out.
At a Trump hotel, guys. And then they asked her, one person can't be in two places at the same time. She had no answer. She said, well, she said, I guess she was stumped. They got receipts that he wasn't even in the same state.
Wasn't even in LA.
He was he first in Jersey, then he came across here to New York, you know, and they got the timeline, they got the receipt. He went underneath, what's that, Frank Black?
Frank Black.
Frank Black.
Biggie Smalls was Frank White. Puffy, he called himself Frank Black. Biggie was Frank White.
Right. So that right there is huge. And Diddy was nodding. As the prosecutor, he was nodding at the jurors. Yeah, you see, my guys stumped her up.
Now, Razor, what about the credibility of the prosecution now that they put this kind of witness on the stand going forward, man?
I said the same thing.
Do they got any kind of credibility?
This hurts the credibility of the prosecution because now the defense can say, wait a minute, what about these other people that you are bringing as witnesses? They might be lying also. Any future witnesses, any future Jane Does. Are you actually vetting these witnesses? Are you like Tony Busby now? Are you just taking people in to testify against our client, Diddy, for money or whatever? Or you, well, really not, well, the feds don't need money.
Cheetah.
But I'm telling you, I was on my live earlier. I said the same exact thing. I was like, wait a minute. And then the judge, the judge asked the prosecutor, why is she even relevant to this case as far as holding you over, getting held over the ledge? The prosecutor said, well, because it shows a pattern of Diddy threatening and abusing people other than Cassie. But why didn't the judge say that yesterday? Because she said that Diddy did that to her yesterday in testimony. Why didn't he interrupt? I think the judge is trying to get her off the stand before Diddy's team could go in on her. I think the judge knew she was lying. And he was trying to get her off the stand. He was like, hey, prosecution, what's her relevance to this case? Again, and then she was like, well, it shows a pattern and this and that. I think the judge was trying to get her off the stand before Diddy's team really went in on her. Because Diddy's team has been tearing apart these female witnesses that I've been saying on my live streams.
Destroying them.
I think the prosecutors need to stop bringing in these witnesses, these female alleged victims, and just
Do
stick
you
with
think?
them.
Do you think is Puff guilty of domestic violence and assault against women?
Yes, because we've seen it with Cassie.
Okay.
Definitely.
What about Rico?
Now Rico. Now here's the thing. Here's the kicker.
What's up, man?
Now here is the kicker. Everybody's asking, where's the Rico? Where's the Rico? I think the prosecution should hone in on the Rico. You know why? Instead of the domestic, because they are killing the females with the alleged abuse and stuff. They're killing them. they're putting doubt inside the juror's head. The jurors is not believing that. I'm thinking, now some people say that maybe the $20,000 payment from, what do you think about that? Cassie's mom said that, you know, with the whole blackmailing thing.
Yeah.
$20,000.
But now, is that believable now?
Now, you would have
everything called into question now. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything
you're
called
right.
into question.
Because of this.
Because this one
Brianna. The Brianna lady, right?
Brianna Bongolan.
Yes, Brianna. And also now, we would say, what do you do about the $100,000 payment? Now, I was saying in my live yesterday about the $100,000 about hiding the tape. Technically, there was no criminal investigation.
That was a private transaction.
Yeah,
there was no, you know, from what I understand, that's like me buying something off of you, right?
Right.
You know, but I don't know. Let me leave that alone.
No,
you're right. Let me leave that alone.
Because there was no police investigation. Cassie did not press charges.
There was no police investigation.
So they wasn't hiding evidence from the police.
From the law enforcement.
In the act of investigation.
It's just me and you.
Yeah.
Yo, let me get that. How much you want for that tape? How much you want for that tape? So it was like a private.
So he didn't bribe the police. That would have been illegal, automatic.
Right.
It was security guards, right?
Right.
And there was no police investigation
at that point.
Now, if it was a police investigation and they tried to do that, he's guilty.
Right.
But technically, you know.
What about the arson joint with no fingerprints, nothing?
They tried to get the fingerprints.
And it came back as a
woman's.
And then they destroyed the finger,
exactly.
the DNA. Come on, man.
Now,
get your ass up out of here, man. Well, Razor, let me get up out of here, man.
Thank you, man.
Oh, man, appreciate you, man.
Salute you. Congratulations on your success.
Thank you, man.
Salute everybody. Salute.
Thank you, man. What you want from me, man? Check me out. Look at my water right here. I got the dope water. Check me out, Kelvin. Check me out. I don't know what to tell you, man. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. If I could tell y'all something, put a 6 in the live chat. If I could tell y'all something one time, put a 6 in the live chat. Put a 6 in there. Where my people at? There they go. Let me tell y'all something. I'm 56 years old. I've been living a long time. I changed my life. Authenticity ain't never went out of style. Integrity ain't never went out of style. There was a time in my life when I used to be a liar. I don't lie no more. And I've gotten better results out of life with honesty and the truth than I ever did with lies. No lie can live forever. You don't gotta practice telling the truth. You don't gotta practice honesty. Authenticity ain't never went out of style. And integrity and manhood ain't never went out of style. And womanhood and sisterhood ain't never went out of style. Disclosure is better than discovery. Disclosure is better than discovery. Tell it up front. Let the person hear it from you. What's up, man? Let the person hear from you first before they hear from anybody else. Disclosure is better than discovery, because if you don't disclose it and you have the opportunity to tell the person and they find out from my man over there or they find out from homegirl over there and they be like, why you didn't tell me? Your credibility is shot forever. But when you tell somebody the truth, even if you're scared, even if you're gonna hurt their feelings, even if you're gonna make them mad, after they get over the shock of what you told them, in the deepest recesses of their mind, they're gonna have to come back to the point and to the fact that that nigga told me the truth. I might be mad, I didn't want to hear nothing, but he told me the truth. What's up, man? Check me out. Sidebar. Sidebar, man. Sidebar. Sidebar. All right, y'all, let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. Sean G, Podcast from Soul. Authenticity ain't never went out of style. Integrity ain't never went out of style. Being forthright and upfront and honest ain't gonna never go out of style. Authenticity is the highest vibration in the universe, higher than the vibration of love and fear. Authenticity is the highest vibration in the universe. Authenticity is the closest thing to God that can ever be. Sean J. Podcast for Soul. Podcast for Soul. Podcast for Soul. Podcast for Soul. Check me out. Fila Speaks. Miguel Tejada Jeter. One Love, Ray Floyd, Lovely Peaches, Mac Mark Brown, Nikki, Fierce Soul. Always be yourself, man. Always be yourself. It's only one you. It's only one you. Don't try to be like them. God didn't make you that way. He made you to be you. You gotta learn to love yourself. You gotta hold yourself to principles, man. There's certain things you can't compromise in life, and that's your principles and your values and your morals, man. You gotta stand for something, man. You gotta set boundaries. It's things that I'll do, and then it's things that I won't do, no matter what. Sean G, you see what it is? Don't never stop. What time is it? All right, I gotta go home, man. I gotta make me something to eat. I got some dope hamburgers. I got some hamburger meat at the crib. I got the dope yellow mustard. I like mustard on my hamburger. I got the dope mustard, ketchup. Then I slice an onion on there. I cook the onions. I put the onions in the pan with the hamburger. I don't use 2 slices of bread because I got to be cut up. See, under this shirt, I'm cut up. I got turtle shell. I'm ripped up under here. I do calisthenics, man. I look money up under here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm going to go make me some hamburgers. I got some potato chips. I got the dope potato chips. Fried in olive oil. I don't do the potato chips in the canola oil, the sunflower oil. That shit ain't no good. That oil ain't no good. I use the olive oil. That's why I look the way I look. I look money with these clothes on, but when I do calisthenics, if I pull this shirt off, I look like a superhero, man. Ripped up. Ripped up. Work out every day. I work out every day. I don't miss a day. I'm gonna go home and do 200 push-ups right now. Sean J. Peace.